Hi everybody. I was really in two minds today as to what to do and what to talk about. I should after all continue with my synopsis on the births of the Harkle children, but quite frankly I'm just not in the mood. I have written countless letters to Buckingham Palace and Kensington Palace pointing out 5 specific questions they need to answer, or then basically only one, because depending on the answer of this particular question, they may not need to answer any of the others. To date, my letters have seemingly been ignored, and not only mine. So many of my subscribers have written to the palaces and nothing. Instead of giving answers, the king allowed those children to have royal titles. Talk about giving the public the middle finger. But anyway, I think in 2025 we are all so sick and tired of being lied to, being gaslit, manipulated and the rest, that I've said this a few times. I think this year will be a hard one, but it will be a year of truth, a year of drawing the line and saying enough is enough. I think it is the year in which the decent, honest folk will reclaim their lives and their rights. Anyway, guys, I'm long past feeling I have to defend myself and my opinion on this platform. It took me a while to get there, but I've learned to get over it. But there are times that I do feel like either explaining or adding something to what I said before, and as such I want to quickly address a couple of comments all on the same level or in the same tune. But these comments were all in reply to yesterday's video. Some said that the feature film Charles is doing for Amazon Prime is a good thing because it will do better than Harry's Polo and Meghan's Love Meghan, and that will be a kick in the groin for Harry and Meghan. Now look, sweethearts, if that is why the king is doing it, then he is pretty childish for a 76-year-old man. Where on earth have you ever heard of a man in his 70s competing with his own children? Really, if that is why he's doing it, then it is indeed pretty petty. Anyway, I personally do not think that is why he is doing it. The other thing is that if you are a royal or some highly placed elite or someone famous, then people write books about you and make movies about you. You do not go and make a movie about yourself. On behalf of my friends in England, I'm also angry about the fact that they and us actually made such fools of ourselves. Every time Charles disappeared or has not been seen for a while, they and us went, "Oh shame, he's recovering from his cancer treatment." Meanwhile, he's busy making a movie about himself. Now, I don't know about you, but I feel like a fool. Anyway, let's leave it there. I did not renew my Netflix, but I did renew my Amazon Prime. But, my dears, as much as I love you, you can know it now. I shall not be watching Charles the movie. I would rather put my head down a toilet. Anyway, so because I'm in a typical warm Monday with a variety of issues kind of mood, meaning the knot in my stomach and the lump in my throat just will not go away today. Anyway, so I'm not going to push myself to do a deep dive, read email or anything too strenuous. We'll start the week one day late and start it tomorrow. Okay? I mean, Why not? Anyway, so today I'm just going to tackle the various news items, of which there are not many either. One of the articles is about Harry's visa and Donald Trump. The article states that Donald Trump has far more important things to deal with. Well, I mean, Donald Trump can't kick thousands of other illegals out, but treat Harry differently and allow him to stay. If there are issues with his visa, then it needs to unfortunately be dealt with. I think it is serious, and seeing that Harry spoke about his drug use in the United States as well, he has already broken the law. So if things are done fairly, I believe Harry will have to leave the United States for a period of time. Now, did you see Abigail Spencer defending Meghan and singing the praises of Meghan's show Love Meghan? Oh my gosh. She obviously thinks she is superior to Jessica Mulroney, or that being ghosted by Meghan will never happen to her. Obviously, she has also never heard of the Markle curse. You know, I'm utterly bored of Meghan and her fair weather friendships and her awful clothing, her shitty preachy voice, her preaching, her Diana or Mother Teresa impersonations. So bored. I just do not want to see her face. That boring, plastic, fake, holier-than-thou face. All I am truly interested in are the children and justice for the people, the plebeians like us. I'm utterly tired of hearing and reading the lies, the manipulations, and the gaslighting. I find it so hard to know that there are people suffering, not bad people, but people who paid their dues, worked hard and paid for everything they own, while being disrespected and disregarded by some of the royals and the titled gentry. Harry and Meghan's disrespect, not only for their own families, but also for the public, for veterans, for victims of the LA fires, is not just unbelievable, but almost legendary. So, when will the line be drawn? When will someone stand up and say, enough? How many times will they still have to walk over your brave sons and daughters' graves, arrive at a mass shooting with an entourage of cameras? How many more times do they have to violate people's privacy and trample all over their lives? How many more times will Harry have to flaunt his current drug use before he is taken to task? Lie in a court of law, bring frivolous court cases 8 years too late, and still get a payout. How many more times will Meghan throw herself front and center in appropriate clothes at Invictus before someone actually grows a pair, stands up and says, enough? And the same applies to the king. He's just a man of flesh and blood, yet it is okay for him to spend his time you are paying him for, on frivolous projects like becoming a movie star. If it is all fine, then why are you complaining? How is it okay for you to wait weeks, even months, to see a doctor, children not going to school because there's no hot water to wash in, and one man receives £113 million to go spend weeks at his luxury holiday home filming a movie all about him? And even worse, the same man who preaches climate change to us hops on a helicopter and buzzes to London and back on the odd occasion that he may be needed there. When will the time come when people's eyes will open, when people will say no more? These are the rules we have to live by. Either you heed these, the same rules that we have to, or you're out. I'm in a way sorry for the rant, but also not sorry. Sometimes I think I'm too decent, and it is only when I myself is hurting that I speak my truth, and today is indeed one of those days. I do not want to hear any more today. My heart is breaking in pieces, but more about that in a later video or a short. Guys, all I'm asking is think about my words today. I taught myself to live in gratitude, to be grateful for what I have and not upset about what I do not have. But at the same time, although I am prepared to help where I can and as much as I can, I still hate people stealing or taking from me. Ask and I'll give. Take without permission and I'll break your legs. Or try and scam me or lie to me and I will never trust you again. Okay guys, today was a particularly tough day. I'm not going to go into it now. I'll post a short or a video later or tomorrow morning so you can see what I saw today, or at least part of it. I'm sure that tomorrow will be a better day. As a matter of fact, I know it will be. So please take care of yourselves until we meet again on the next one. Bye.